drink
Where you
champs
put my
with you. I
bag
like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at?
I like when you scrambling and scraping. When you scrambling and scraping. No?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over with that one.
Make a
that
wish.
one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit.
Like, yo, certain things they let it go by because it's Puff. Like, they would look. Like, he would say stuff, and it's like, he wasn't like in the closet, he was like in the hallway. Now you see so much that you go away. No, this was visible, guys.
He was in the hallway.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me, though? For real, because I'm saying, it seems like a thing with this birthday party.
Puff, man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
Yeah, we partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
You can tell that he was already...
Nah, New York is dope. Because when Fab, he was like, yo, Fab, we ain't party. Fab was like, nah, we partying it up.
He's like, no, but he did party. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, they let that one go.
Just when it seemed like this saga couldn't get any darker, DaBaby and Fabolous have ignited a new wave of revelations. In a shocking turn, both rappers allegedly claimed that Jay-Z wasn't just a bystander at Diddy's notorious freak-offs, he was reportedly helping organize them. Sources close to the artists say DaBaby and Fabolous either testified or privately confirmed that Hov played a much larger role in the behind-the-scenes workings of these exclusive parties. These weren't just random celebrity appearances, they were carefully orchestrated events, and Jay-Z, they claim, had a say in who was allowed in and who was kept out. Now, fans are asking the inevitable question, is Jay-Z next? For years, Diddy and Jay-Z have been seen as hip-hop's ultimate power duo, business moguls, close friends, co-creators of an empire. But the moment Diddy stepped into the courtroom, Jay-Z disappeared. No public support. No statements. Just silence. Fabolous and Diddy have also been linked for years, industry peers, collaborators, and staples of the New York City hip-hop scene. But behind the public smiles and nightclub snapshots, their relationship always seemed off. One now viral clip adds fuel to that suspicion. In it, Diddy and Fab are chatting casually, until things take an awkward turn. Fabolous appears visibly uncomfortable, nodding, forcing smiles, not quite vibing with the conversation. Fans immediately notice something strange. Why was Diddy so insistent about Fab attending a party? Was it just about showing love? Or was it about keeping certain people close, people he could trust to stay quiet? Now, with Fabolous naming Jay-Z in the same breath as Diddy's scandal, that clip feels even more disturbing. If Fab really witnessed what happened at those events, his decision to distance himself, and now speak out, suddenly carries a lot more weight. It's not just Fabolous. Anyone who's ever stepped into a Diddy party knows exactly who shows up and what really happens behind those velvet ropes. These aren't your average celebrity get-togethers. They are curated, exclusive, and according to numerous former insiders,
Mr. Lee,
Yeah, I love this drink champs
put my
with you. I
bag
like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's
scrambling
right
and
here.
scraping.
No, I got
I
notes
like
and
that.
shit. You know, I'll be practicing. I got
Yeah.
notes. Mr. Lee,
Yeah, I love this drink
Where you
champs
put my
with you. I
bag
like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
where you put my bag
Daddy,
at,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's right here,
scrambling and
it's right
scraping. When you
it's right here,
scrambling
it's
and
right
scraping. No?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over with that one.
Make a
that
wish.
one.
Just blow it out. It's your
No, no.
birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in.
Where I look
Did you
back
miss
on
me?
where I became.
Did you miss me, though? For real, because I'm saying, it seems like a thing
I
with
miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party.
Puff, man. I
Man,
miss
but I'm
partying
talking about
with-
for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
Yeah, we partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying? Eyes, brother.
Oh, man.
Eyes. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today. But you know what I'm saying? They're like, you know, that sounded like the type of night I want to have in Vegas. You understand what I'm saying?
disturbingly ritualistic. Former Bad Boy Records artist Mark Curry recently spoke out about Diddy's current legal chaos, and he didn't hold back. While the media praised Diddy for returning publishing rights to his former artists, Curry made it clear, this wasn't a noble gesture. It was damage control. a calculated move to polish his legacy before the storm fully broke. Curry didn't stop there. He hinted that Diddy's legal troubles are just the surface. According to him, many artists and insiders have stayed silent all these years not out of loyalty, but out of fear, or because they have too much to lose. He even mentioned the infamous freak-offs, saying they weren't just wild parties, but included encounters with men that raised serious questions about Diddy's intentions and behavior. And Mark Curry isn't alone in sounding the alarm. In a raw and revealing interview, comedian Corey Holcomb shared a disturbing story from artist Cocaine.
So, Puffy was accused of being with men. He was also accused of liking to watch Cassie be with men. Did you see any signs of this when you were around him?
Only thing I really saw was I was like, yo, I just can't have certain kind of men like around like when I want something to eat, I have a certain kind of man that goes and gets my food. Or if I'm going to take a flight and I need some underwear for my house, I have a certain kind of man that goes to my house and get the underwear. If I just want to get my car washed, I have a certain kind of man that goes and does it. And it was almost like these certain kind of men were like being used as, they just do boys. People who always would do whatever he would ask them to do. So I seen a lot of that. I seen a whole bunch of things that you would question, a lot of questionable people, people with reputations that are known for, and I don't like to discriminate on no one's preference, because I can't say that just because someone has a different lifestyle than mine that they're wrong. And I have to say, that's just what that person, that's how they choose to live. And that doesn't affect how I'm living. So I don't tend to get involved in a lot of that stuff, but you do see it a lot in the industry. And you can start off with the fact that everyone likes to date the same female. It's like, okay, how do you feel having with my girlfriend and then still being my friend? Or did we not, it's almost like we both just had with her without being, it's just a whole bunch of nastiness that goes on. I don't know nothing about it. I went into a few parties where I walked in and I saw some celebrities sitting on Clive Davis lap type stuff, but when I looked and I was like, wow, I see what's going on. Maybe this ain't the room that I'm supposed to be in. And then I would leave. Like, it'd be clubs you go to, and on the top floor of this club, it'd be celebrities, Russell Simmons, all of those high-end celebrities, Maxwell, all of those people is up there. And when you go up there, that's like VIV, and nobody really is getting up there unless you're an artist or someone or you're with someone. And when I got up there, I saw a lot of that, but I also knew that I can go back downstairs and I'll just wait on y'all downstairs.
He recalled a deeply uncomfortable night with Diddy in Miami. According to Cocaine, it started with Diddy offering him ecstasy and ended at a club, but not just any club. On the third floor, things got unsettling fast. Cocaine said he suddenly found himself surrounded by men kissing, touching, an unapologetically freaky and bizarre environment. It felt less like a party and more like a setup, an invitation into Diddy's hidden world. Whether it was a test, a form of initiation, or just a glimpse into the lifestyle Puff lives behind closed doors, Cocaine knew one thing for sure: this was not his scene. Then came the bombshell no one saw coming. DaBaby, never one to hold back, casually dropped a truth grenade during his interview with Shannon Sharpe. While discussing the industry and navigating fame, he revealed something that was easy to miss but impossible to ignore.
Oh yeah, because Gomez wanted me to bring up all that, but you work with Puffy. You work with Puffy, right?
Yeah, I work with him. He flew me out to Miami.
Yeah.
And,
when he got asked this did he party?
Yeah, nah. Listen to me. This is real. So when I went out there, Paige, it was cool, and I worked pretty quick. So he left for a little bit, then came back to the studio. I had the song done. Sometimes I feel like I'm lonely. He was like, oh, B, that's hard. Woo, woo, woo. I like, because he love above the law. love NWA, cocaine. So he took me out. He said, "We're going out tonight, right?" So I was like, "Oh, that's Puff Daddy."
Right, you went out with him.
Yeah, so we
ain't gonna judge yet. This story got an ending. Don't jump ahead. Go ahead, cocaine.
So I hop in the whip with him. You know.
You hopped in the whip with him?
Yeah.
All right.
The brother pulled out.
No.
Wait.
Okay, go ahead, my man.
The brother pulled out these things, and it was these pills. It was an ashtray full of ecstasy. He said, "You want one?" I said, "Nah, man, I don't do that. I don't smoke weed." So we go to this club, popping club, and we go to the first floor. It's cool. It's popping. Everybody's, hey, let's get on, doing their thing, right? Doing it. But then we go to like second floor, and it's kind of different. But then we go to the third room.
Not the third floor.
The upper room. Look, I look to the right. Men's kiss this man. Men's kissing. I looked at that Puffy like, where you got me at, homie?
Nigga, where you got me at, homie? Right.
He knew I was uncomfortable, so he dropped me off immediately.
Okay.
And that was that, and I left the next day.
But that's respect.
Yeah, that was.
He still tried to see what's up, but
yeah,
he realized.
Nah.
So actually, Puffy a G.
Yeah.
He tried to even pull that with you in any way.
Nah, I wasn't. Come on, man.
Come on. He's like, he did not offer to take you shopping, though.
Nah. I think the nigga did try to bait me in, though, but I'm like, come on, man.
He was trying to see how you was moving, because all you got to do most of the time is just throw the alley-oop to most of these like Lil Rel. They be like, how doing?
Yeah, because at that time, P, you know, it was cracking. I was on the last meal, Dr. Dre, Chronic 2001. So he was, you know, besides the bubble law, he was like, man, you cool.
And this is what year was that?
Wait a minute, this was in 2000.
Yeah.
That was my Puffy story.
But that Puffy story deep, because let me tell you something. I done heard a lot of them just like that.
Yeah.
They try to throw alley-oops.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm too scared to get in a car with any I don't know.
Yeah.
I was at my motherfucking uncle's funeral. I was like, hey, I ain't getting in the car with y'all. I be too scared to get in cars with guys, but especially strangers.
It was an experience, you know, to do music, but then
I met Jay-Z and Beyonce at one of Diddy's parties. Wait, what? Jay and Bey? Two of the most private, carefully branded celebrities in the world, at one of Diddy's now infamous parties? The same parties that are being linked to secret footage, freak-offs, and deeply disturbing allegations? That one line from DaBaby cracked the whole narrative wide open. Suddenly, people began connecting the dots. If Jay-Z and Beyonce were there, what really went down behind closed doors? Meanwhile, 50 Cent, who's never been shy about stirring the pot, is watching the chaos unfold like it's a front row seat to the best drama in hip-hop. But what's really got him laughing? Jay-Z suddenly acting like he doesn't even know Diddy. Yep, according to 50, Jay's been moving real quiet, distancing himself so hard, you'd think they were never friends. In a recent shady post, 50 even joked, "Diddy who?" implying Jay is ghosting Diddy now that the heat is on. And the internet, they ate it up.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those fucking trophies, trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. I mean, look, if you look at his career,
Wow. You're gonna let him say that?
Jay was getting Grammys.
he had one.
Exactly.
He had one.
And he didn't show up.
He had like 20 now.
Hold on.
He had like 18 since he been down. Look, he had one, bro. Hard Knock Life.
Hold on. You're not wrong.
He was one. After that, he got them shits. He started drinking. His pictures with him like he thinks the cup.
Wait a minute. So you're saying the success is derived from the marriage?
I've absolutely been treated differently.
The accolades.
Because
he's no longer viewed as like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones because of the position Beyonce's.
Oh, wow.
You were connected to the biggest.
Jay got it for the music. Jay got it for the music.
You didn't see.
He deserved those.
I'm sitting there, it's like this, like. Black excellence, they're sitting there like, yeah. It's the billionaire brunch.
Oh,
Like,
I hate you, man.
unaware of anything going on here. This is the one time I'm gonna be with you this year. Yeah. Come on, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy. He just looking at his watch during the whole Rock Nation break. Like, is it 3:30?
Yeah, it's almost time to get out of here. He's like, yo, I feel like I'm normal again. Get me out of here.
Oh wow! So that's the deal he signed, huh?
Yeah, that's the deal. Like, the other ones didn't count as much as that one did.
Oh, yeah, before I forget this, we talked about Jay. Proximity to Diddy. You don't think he knew anything? He's seemingly around Diddy.
I don't know. That was a real suburb question.
I know, right? Proximity.
And the proximity.
Proximity. That's an SAT hit parade word. I learned that.
Jim, do you think he knew all of the that was going on? Then I was like
I don't want to incriminate myself.
I know, but the way he said it,
like I said,
no matter how you answer that, you snitching.
That was a narc kind of if you really believe this happened, then press criminal charges.
He said, "Pull up."
But I don't think that was.
Tell me.
Okay, look. Because of the statute of limitation, there is.
There is no criminal. So it's a.
So making a statement is to make people feel like.
But apparently, if she's under 18, didn't you say it still could be criminal? Yeah. He knows he's fed.
He used to be a cop.
So you
turned him into a cop. He used to sell drugs and then he became a police officer. Did you know that?
You said
how to rob.
He glorified security. But you know what he would do? When they would arrest G-Unit guys, he would be like, yes. And he was in the court.
Every time.
I was actually the cool one. I'll give you the extra fucking cheese sandwiches and shit like that. I'll be looking out.
Take care of the family.
Hey, I don't know, man. I think, what's the name? I get confused too. When you look at this shit, it's a lot. It's a lot of confusing information, right? But I think when you do point out that, why didn't you file criminal case? Because you can't. You can't. It's over 20 years old. This was 2000, bro.
No, but I think if it's a minor,
when they're saying this is happening, I'm not even 50 Cent yet.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You see what I'm saying? Like this is that dates that far back.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not. It didn't even take place at that point. So I'm like,